welcome back to the channel, folks. You have turned into Prime Tech Automotive, your go-stop for everything automotive repair channel. In today's video, we are diving into a crucial repair on this 2013 BMW 328i F30 with that powerful N26 2-liter twin-turbo engine. Got an oil leak issue on this car. It's leaking from the rocker cover, so I'm performing a rocker cover gasket change. So stay tuned, guys. So we got you covered. So if you are doing this job by yourself, hope this video helps. So the process is not that bad, but you need to do these things carefully to access the valve cover and replace the gasket. So as you can see now, I need to access the rocker cover area. So you know, every BMW's half of the rocker cover is visible, but other half is hidden under the plenum cover where the wiper area. So as you can see now, I'm just accessing to all the plastics, the plenum cover, and removing it. So so the valve cover components and all the other components on this engine, most of them are plastic. So one big advice, guys, do not rush through it. Take your time carefully. Remove all the plastics and wirings. These are delicate, and trust me, you don't want to break anything. So if you do this job at home or in a workshop that you don't always do, you know the issue. You don't want to keep the car out of the road for a couple of days. As usual, some parts not available to purchase in the local market, and the dealership may be 2 to 3 weeks away, or if you're in different country, it has to come from Germany. So so that's the big advice, especially you are working on Europe cars. Wiring connectors, plastics, all the vacuum pipes, coolant hoses, just extra careful. All right, as you can see now, I can access to the other components. I'm removing the spark plug ignition coils, or not the spark plug, sorry, ignition coils and the connectors. So the thing is here, patience is a key actually, because you don't want to be dealing with broken clips or wires. This will come and haunt you later. So gently pop these plastics covers and disconnect the wiring. Keep everything organized so you can put it all back together smoothly. So if you're doing this first time, advise again, take photos or make a note. You you can color code them, put the numbers, where are they, where the connectors are, whatever makes you feel easy. So I'm still removing all the other connectors and the wirings and stuff. You can see I'm not going to go through all component one by one. As per the video, you can see all the things I'm removing. So here at the back, if you can see, there is a vacuum pump that you need to remove. So I'm just removing the vacuum main vacuum hose and then access to the vacuum pump. If you don't remove the vacuum pump, you will not be able to remove the rocker cover. That's the secret. So it's hard to show on the video, but once I get the rocker cover off, I will show you where the vacuum pump goes and how easy. So now I'm just removing the high pressure fuel pump. Guys, there's no timing procedure or anything, just you need to undo the holding bolts and also remove the high pressure fuel pipe, and then just then you can remove the high pressure fuel pump. I'm just removing all the injector pipes, and so with the injector pipes, guys, so I'm not disconnecting completely from the rail, just remove from the injector side, and then you can flip the complete rail besides from the, like, just get it away from the engine, so you don't need to remove it completely. The best thing is try to remove minimal components. That saves your time. So you can see now I'm just removing the high pressure fuel pump. The procedure that I'm doing, if you can see, I'm removing the holding bolts equally, one by one, because if you remove one bolt completely out, the fuel pump goes in a wrong angle, and that stress going to the actual internal spring of the fuel pump, and there's a possibility to damage the internal component of the pump. So when you remove the pump, make it balance arc, remove the bolts one by one equally. So maybe a couple of threads on one side and the other side another thread. So get it loose one equally and then remove it completely. So then that's the advice for you to save the fuel pump, the high pressure fuel pump. So once, if you are confident that if you can see all the attachment to the rocker cover is removed and confirmed, now you can access to the actual rocker cover bolts. So there are like about more than 15 bolts. I don't remember exactly, but make sure you remove everything. You don't need to take it out from the rocker cover because those bolts can stay on the rocker cover. The tricky part is the corner bolts. I use my electric ratchet to access some of the bolts on the corner. So it's the rocker cover was a bit tight on some ends. It was a bit sticky, so you need to pry it up or just use a bit of extra force to break the sticky part of the rocker cover, not to break the rocker cover. Once you get a clearance, carefully take the rocker cover off. If you can get help from someone else to hold up the wiring and stuff, that will be great, not to damage some other components. And here it is, guys, the moment of the truth. Rocker cover is lifted, and now you need to clean and install the new gasket. As you can see now, the vacuum pump, that's where the vacuum pump goes. If you don't remove this vacuum pump, you won't be able to take the rocker cover off from the engine. That's the tricky part of this engine, guys. All right, I'm just removing the old gasket and clean the rocker cover and install new gasket is the next step. So the gasket kit comes with all the required internal gaskets and also the external gasket for the high pressure fuel pump as well. As you can see, I'm just installing the fuel pump gasket on that side. Give it a good clean all the dust or any sealant from factory. There was no sealant, I'm pretty sure. Anything on that area, so you don't need to be surprised with the oil leak once you install it. And also one more thing, once you remove the rocker cover, inspect for any cracks, any warpage, any melting areas where the exhaust, where close to the exhaust side. If you're confident that everything is okay, you can put the rocker cover back in. Again, just get someone to help you. That's make your life easier. So when you install the rocker cover, guys, you don't need surprise, as I mentioned earlier. Extra careful. Do not drop the gasket. So before you tighten the bolts, make sure check the gasket is in the area properly. It's a bit tricky on the edge to insert the rocker cover, but once you get it in, you'll be okay. The tricky part is the end of the rocker cover, the back of the engine near to the firewall, because there is a main positive wire that goes right behind the rocker cover that always stuck under. So you need to be careful. Pull the wiring away. Do not give too much stress or force into the harness. That can damage the wiring connector. So so patience is important when you do this job. Alright guys, so that's a wrap for today's tutorial. I'm not gonna go through all the other things, how I install it. So once I remove, it's always use the procedure how you remove, put it back all together. Remember, take your time with every step and always double check your work. You don't want any comeback jobs if you're a mechanic on the workshop, or if you are a car enthusiast doing this job by yourself. No extra charges, like if you don't break anything. So my main purpose of this video to show how I did the job in my workshop here. So always recommend, if you don't know how to do the job, get qualified mechanic to work on your car. That's the big advice. As I mentioned earlier, take your time with every step. Always double check your work, guys. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon, get notified whenever we drop a new repair guide or any other works we do. Check into my channel, there are some other videos that helps day-to-day car repairs. Got a question? Just drop a comment down below. Any ideas, any suggestions? We love hearing from you guys. So this is Prime Tech Automotive signing out, and we will see you with another video. Thanks for watching.